Hi everybody, this is Satiris Basakaropoulos and I'd just like to welcome you to our weekly team training hangout. And this evening we're going to have guests with us, Vincent Delaney and Alan Gilday, and also another one of our team members might hop on soon, Ricardo Posadas, sorry, I spelled that, pronounced that incorrectly. So he should be probably popping on soon as well. Okay. So basically, the things I wanted to talk about this evening was I actually wanted to talk about some things about, firstly the IPAS system. Okay, if you have or haven't yet registered for the IPAS system, there's a lot of really cool stuff that they've just come up with. They've actually just added new capture pages just in the last day. They've added more new capture pages. They've added more new sales pages. There's a lot of new trainings as well for beginners. So if you haven't already advertised the IPAS system yet, I would advise you, to maybe go in and maybe make some videos and show your back office and show all the different trainings and all the different bonuses that people actually get in there, all the things that we've actually access to. Okay, so I will be going in, taking you in to the back office to just have a quick look at some of that stuff this evening. I also wanted to cover a wee bit on the topic of SEO. Okay, now I'm just going to go into basic SEO. I'm not going to go into guru stuff. I'm not going to go into a lot of really crazy crazy off-page SEO and stuff like that. I'm just going to talk about basic on-page SEO and things like that you can actually use in your blog, to rank for relevant keywords in the search engine. It's going to be even easier in the next couple of weeks when our new blogging system is launched, the Kalatu blogging system too. Okay, so that's going to make it really cool for us as well. So, but anyway, let's start off first. Alan, Vincent, have you anything you would like to start off with this evening before I go off on a
I'm very happy for you to go off on one, and we'll hold this stuff back in reserve if it's needed. Hi Vincent, how are you?
I'm great, Alan. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
Right.
Vincent, you were telling me you had some questions on SEO and stuff like that. If there's anything,
I sent you a few questions, but by email.
Okay, let me just. Which email did you send them to?
Well, no, I sent it. I did it. I got something from Google Plus.
Okay, and you sent it to that email?
I did a return on that.
Okay, cool. That must be the one then that I'm logged into.
Call these down if you want at the appropriate time.
Yeah, cool. No, I'll certainly get it up now.
Just the background to this is that I contacted Satiris for some assistance to make sure I was doing things right, rather than go off on do the best way starting out, rather than have to go back and revisit stuff. And so as we were talking, Satiris says, yeah, okay, very good. I tell you what, he says, will you actually ask those questions again during the hangout, because it could be of great benefit to someone else who is really just at the starting level, doing lots and lots of blogs and SEOing it and getting the results. So have you?
I can't actually see that at the minute, Vincent, for some reason.
Right, I'll send it to you on the chat.
Okay, cool.
But if you, okay, let me see. I can just. There's some. Can you see them?
On the chat. My goodness. Hold on. Not at the minute, no. See, I'm logged into a different Google Plus account than I normally would be using.
It's in the group chat.
The group chat.
Yes.
Okay, it hasn't updated here for some reason.
Okay, strange.
It hasn't updated with me. There's nothing new in the group chat.
Okay.
In the group chat on Skype or the one in Google Plus?
The Google Plus, what we're on now, that's on the side, the column.
It hasn't updated for me yet for some reason. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't have them written down. You can maybe ask them even, or
Yes. If you had to carry on to what you were going to go through, and we'll
okay.
see does this come up.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing obviously I wanted to do was I wanted to just go quickly through the IPAS stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to go and log in here to the back office. Now there's a cool new thing as well for the black members in IPAS. Basically a syndication group where you can actually go and syndicate all your stuff and other members, 5 other members then syndicate your stuff. So it's a great way to get good SEO rankings for the search engine on your videos, on your blog posts, and also on your Facebook videos as well. So I'm just going to click the screen share, start sharing the screen with you. Let me know, folks, if you can see my screen. You can see the IPAS dashboard here.
Yes, we've got it.
Yep, you can see that okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so as well as that, there's a new IPAS TV as well. And basically there's different things inside IPAS, where you can learn about different things, mindset, laws for success, prosperity tips, trainings from Aaron Rashkin, trainings from the Unstoppable family, trainings from Neve Arthur, trainings from Justin Ferengia. Okay, so there's different stuff there in our new IPAS TV section. Okay, and as well, once we go into the actual marketing center, there's also new pages here. Okay, so there's the success shortcut, which was the original one, and we've got different capture pages for that. Okay, we've got a sales page, and we've got 2 different capture pages. Let me know if you can still see the capture page, or is it still showing the other page?
I'm seeing the capture page now. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So that's one capture page. That's another capture page. Now, the cool thing about this capture page is it uses sort of Google Maps partly, so it'll find out, if you're in the UK, or it won't go to your nearest village or anything, but it'll work out if you're in the UK or what country you're in, and then it'll show a map of the country that you're in the background, which is pretty cool. It basically uses Google Maps for that. So how people in your area can earn an extra, $3,000 this month, $500,000 and $3,000 per sale. Okay, and that's the new capture page. That's one of the capture pages. Sorry, and then we also have another one which is a pre-sale page. And what you can do with this, now I've showed this before, you can basically put your
Hey, my name's Ed.
You can basically put your own video in front of this very easily. Okay, so you can take a video that you've made about IPAS, or and basically you can just copy and paste the link in here. So you can click and edit the pre-sale page, the middle one,
Can I just interject there? I mean,
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt, that seems like a very, very important development in terms of personalizing the squeeze page, which a lot of these guys sort of says really crucial is making. I know Vic Streishaus talks a lot about making your own squeeze and landing page is really, really personal and different. And
absolutely.
you know, this one is much preferential, much more preferable to me than the previous one. I actually don't like that map thing particularly, especially as, you know, it comes up in dollars, but it's showing Peterborough or whatnot in the background. That doesn't, you know,
Right.
that
Yeah.
seems a little parochial to me, you know.
Yeah.
But this, I think, is fabulous that we have the opportunity to put in our own personalized content and directly engage. I think that's terrific.
Yeah. And
Um,
then this is basically this is the headline that comes up at the top of the capture page. So you can change the headline. You can make your own headline here. Okay.
Excellent.
And then you basically just paste in your YouTube video URL. So say you have a YouTube video you want to use, all you do is you basically just go to youtube.com, right? Click one of your videos or on your video channel, grab a video that you want to use. Okay, so say I wanted to use this video, I just click on that. And let me just say, sorry, this is Tears passing. Let me just give me 1 second. Follow. Okay, so all you would do basically is you click on the main link. So if I can just find the right way to do this. You want the link, what you want is the actual link, which is here before the and, okay? So it's just the actual link of your video. So all you do is you basically just paste the link of your video. So say you're going to your video directly, you use that link, right? So basically all you do is you just copy that link and then you paste the link inside your here, okay, Command V, and then you just basically go down and save changes. Now you can also put a tracking pixel in so that you can also then know, you know, where the link came from, you know, so you could, you know, you know, put in, you know, top right sidebar of your blog, for example, or you could put in, you know, bottom banner, or, you know, you could basically put in a pixel here so that you know where the traffic came from. So if you made a YouTube video, you know, if you made a YouTube video and had put a link to the capture page in it, you could just write, you know, YouTube video and then the link to the YouTube, the name of the YouTube video. And it basically means then when someone actually, you know, clicks your link, you will know that it came from the YouTube video and which YouTube video it came from, right? So you're able to actually track where your stuff's coming from as well.
Yeah, that's very handy in terms of sort of split testing and so on.
Yeah. So what you do is you click Save Changes, and then when you save the changes, if you go here, I don't want to change the one that's on it, but if you go here, if you save the changes, then it will put your video in front as a pre-sale video in front of the main sales page. Okay, so that's how simple it is to do. You just click Save Changes, and then you just, once you've saved the changes, then you just copy the link from here. Okay, and then that will have your pre-sale video. Okay, so you just copy that, paste it, and then it'll have whatever headline you want. So if I paste that there, it will be the pre-sale video.
Hey, my name's Adam Wiley.
It'll be the pre-sale video, and it'll have whatever headline I want, you know. So, you know, if I wanted to write, you know, find out how I made $3,000 in a day with this system, I can change that to say that, right? I can change it to say whatever I want. Okay. So obviously these are the older pages. These are the ones that come out first. Okay. But we also have the Copy a Millionaire one, which is the next one that came out, which came out about a week or two ago. Some people won't have even seen this yet. It's the same stuff. There's two capture pages which are the same. and then there's a pre-sale page, and in the pre-sale page, it's basically, it's basically Chris Jones on the video for the pre-sale page.
I mean, there's people making over $200,000 with this system. There's people making hundreds of thousands of dollars with the system. And yes, that's all great, but when you look at somebody outside looking in...
So basically, that's obviously with Chris Jones's pre-sale video, but you could put your own pre-sale video in there, okay? And then whenever they click the green button, it takes them to the sales page, right? This is a new one that they've just brought out today, IPASgiveaway.com. Okay, so these are new ones, new capture page, new sales page. This looks like it's actually a third capture page they've put for this one. What is that?
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting.
Right, so basically, yeah, that's the video, and then it has a capture page underneath it, asking how you heard about it. Or you can just take them, straight to the sales page. Again, you also can have a pre-sale page, so you can go and you can put your own video in the front to personalize it. So it means when people are getting it, they're knowing it's from you. You can go in here, edit the video. You can change the headline. You can change the headline. So I can put this as changing lives. Will you be next? So, you can change the headline here, and then you can just save the changes. Okay. And then if you go now and click preview.
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting, and congratulations on making it.
Okay, you see the headline's now changed. Okay. So, and then whenever anyone clicks that link, obviously you can have your tracking link, so you'll know where it came from. If it came from YouTube, if it came from your blog, if it came from, somewhere else, you'll know where it actually came from. If you did a paid ad, you'll know that it came from the paid ad. You click there, then it will take you to the sales video.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to make more money? I bet you answered yes. Who doesn't, right? So let me ask you a different question. Do you want to make fast and easy money? Well, if you're like me, the answer to that one is more of a hell yes. Okay, so you want to...
So, so then that takes you to the sales page, and then what happens here is whenever someone goes to leave the page, there's a pop-up comes up, and then they can click continue watching this video, and it basically offers at the end it offers them also, they can either do a $7-day trial for $7, or if they go to leave the page, they can do a $1 trial for 7 days. Okay, so it's very, very easy for people to join, when it's only actually taking them $1 to join and actually try the system. It's kind of a no-brainer, it's a no-brainer, to actually, you see what I mean? It pops up, want to try it out for just $1, right? So it's kind of a no-brainer, right? Okay, to get people to register and do the trial, and then once they actually do the trial, they're going to see all the trainings and all the stuff that's actually inside the system as well. Okay, so if we go into the training center, there's basic trainings here. There's a lot of basic trainings. One explains how the system works. Getting started, making money, how the system works, how to drive people to your website. Then it goes into online marketing basics, online marketing 101, choosing your focus, the anatomy of a link, choosing your links, good versus bad traffic sources. So these are a lot of different training webinars showing you all this information. Okay, so if you click on each one of these, this will be a training. Okay. Then we also have Facebook Marketing Mastery. So there'll be trainings on how to use Facebook effectively, how to actually get prospects from Facebook, how to actually hustle on Facebook, and Facebook chatting as well. And then there's also bonus trainings. Okay, so people are going to be able to get access to this for just $1. Okay, so it's kind of a no-brainer to be able to get access to all the trainings for just $1. And then obviously if they own some of the other products in Empower Network, they will get other things. Okay, so daily business game plan, daily mindset and training call, creating your perfect day, meet your coaching manager, self-coaching and introduction, your mindset thing, discovery questions, improving your language. So there's different trainings in here in all these sections. If you go to silver, there's email marketing mastery trainings, simple daily email ideas, so ideas you want to do for your emails to get better results. How to multiply your email results by 4, maximizing your open rates. Blog and mastery, how to easily create blog posts, how to personalize your blog, how to use your own domain name. Okay, so it shows you how to do that. And then a bonus training, organizing your business. So in all these different levels, there's more and more trainings. Okay, so let me just say it's taking a wee while to open. That's it. Here's more stuff. Personal story selling, how to sell with your personal story, the power of social proof. How to create your own pre-sale video. Okay, so that's a Tracy Walker video showing you how to create your own pre-sale video. Social proof do's and don'ts. Paid traffic strategies. What traffic brokers to use. Email solo ad people to use. All about email ad swaps. 7 steps for building a big team, building your team brand, how to use the 7 steps. So there's just so much stuff in here. There's so much value-based training that anybody who has an online business can use to actually build their online business. Here's a pay-per-click mastery training with Justin Varengia. Showing how to do pay-per-click on Facebook. There's a YouTube mastery training showing how to do YouTube PPC. A lot of people don't even know what YouTube PPC is. Bing PPC, over-the-shoulder recordings. I was just off mine. I just off mine about half an hour ago. I mean, we have every day. The black members all have over-the-shoulder recordings where my upline, who has made, I think, nearly $700,000 in this business, actually trains us on exactly what he's doing and how to do it and what we need to do to make money online. So if you can't make money online by following what someone who's made $700,000 has made online, then you probably won't have any results in anything else, because this is as good as it gets, really. How to generate leads. There's also a bonus training, about the power of personal branding as well, right? So there's just so much stuff. There's so much stuff in here, so much training and all this. The system actually walks you through the setup. So if you're a complete newbie, when you come in here, there's a setup wizard, and basically the setup wizard takes you through the whole setup process. So basically, you just follow the video steps and just do as it says, step by step. Okay, so they make it to be a complete no-brainer. All you need to do is basically plug people into the system, send them to your links and plug them into the system. At the minute as well, they have just created a whole lot of new emails. So also there's now about 19 or 20 new emails that were just made in the last week, that will also be preloaded into your autoresponder. Okay, so that means once people actually come onto your list here, they're going to automatically be getting emails sent to them over the next 20 or 30 days. Emails that have converted and that show that they convert. Okay, so they're going to be sent those emails over the next 20 to 30 days. And as well as that, the beautiful thing about this system is they actually broadcast emails to your list for you. Okay, so they will send emails out to your list for you on a regular basis. And whenever someone upgrades or someone joins, the money's basically going to you. Okay, so the money's basically going to you. So there's a lot of real cool stuff going on here. The other thing that's completely different about this system than other systems is it's been set up so that all the emails have tracking links. So basically you can track exactly where people clicked on the, when people click on the link in your email, you can then tell where they came from. Okay, so if somebody joins your team and they join your team by clicking your 5th autoresponder email, then you will know that someone signed up because they clicked on your 5th autoresponder email. So you're going to know that that email autoresponder message is making you sales, right? Which is completely priceless, right? There's so many cool things in this system that there isn't anywhere else, right? As well as that, whenever someone goes into your list, and this is a mistake most companies make, most companies, when someone goes onto your autoresponder, they become like a lead, right? But whenever they buy, they still are a lead. They're still showing up as a lead. So basically, you're still trying to send them emails to sell them the system, even after they've already joined your business, and they get bored of that and they'll unsubscribe from you, right? Because you're sending them emails about something they've already joined, which is completely stupid. Now, this system automatically separates prospects from buyers. So whenever someone becomes a buyer, whenever someone takes the trial, they go onto your buyers leads list. So you actually have 2 different leads lists. You have a opt-in list, which is people who subscribed for stuff, and which is your leads email list, and you also have a buyer's email list. So I don't know if you've done any internet marketing stuff in the past, but if you have, I'm sure you'll have heard countless times that it's like literally 100 times more valuable to have a list of buyers than it is to have a list of subscribers, because buyers are people who take out their credit cards and buy, and subscribers are people who read through stuff. So you've automatically now got a list of people who are buying stuff from you. You've got a hot list of buyers who actually are buying and purchasing stuff from you, and that's really valuable as well. So anybody, any questions or anything you want to ask about this while I'm on the subject here, just showing the back office, or if you have any questions about it or anything?
I have no questions as such. It just strikes me that if this was something that you were going to learn at, say, at university or whatever, you'd pay many, many times for this and wouldn't have the opportunity to be able to sell the product on as a business and create a revenue from it. So it seems to me to be amazing quality teaching from people who are walking the walk, and I'm looking forward to getting stuck into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as well as that, people can come in here and buy different packages, and when they buy a package, they're actually buying the Empower network. So if they buy a silver package, they're buying the affiliate system, they're buying the blog, and they're buying the inner circle. Okay, if they buy the gold package, sorry, that was maybe the silver package is the Costa Rica the inner circle, and the blog, the $25 blog, and the affiliate. The gold package is the blog, the affiliate, the inner circle, the Costa Rica, and the 15K formula training. And then the black package is basically everything. It's basically if someone goes all in, if they come here and they purchase the black package, then they're actually all in an Empower Network, okay, as well as IPAS, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Yeah. So basically, if someone comes along here.
Sorry, Satiris. I think Vincent was going to ask you a question. I think.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say. Alan was saying is that if you went to a college or university to get skilled up on all of this, what the time and the cost you pay. But the other beauty of this, it's so up to date, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it's the complete latest thing. You know.
Because my experience has been is that when you get there are seminars on and there are people speaking from platforms and giving you stuff, and it's maybe 6 months or a year out of date, or even 2-3 years out of date if it's a course in a college.
Absolutely.
The beauty is it's so timely and so up to date, as well as the quality. It's the timeliness of it, or the up to date.
Absolutely. And I mean, the great thing we have now, the really brilliant advantage that we have right now over everyone else is that these systems are brand new and they're the latest stuff that people aren't doing anywhere else. And as well as that, they're launching in the next couple of weeks the new blogging platform, which is like no other blogging platform that's been developed to date. There's so much stuff in it. I mean, I went to the live stream and they were going through all the things that were in it, and it was completely mind-blowing. I mean, there's so many things in it, I can't remember all the stuff, and normally I would remember everything, but there's like so many things to take on board that I just over my head, I mean, like being able to market using the system, being able to market to people in different languages, being able to send a link to somebody who speaks Russian, being able to send a link to somebody who speaks French or Portuguese or Spanish, and someone basically sells them the system in Spanish, sends them to a Spanish capture page, even though you're speaking English and you're selling to someone in Spanish or someone Russian, it's like completely crazy stuff,
But I mean, also that just opens up huge new amounts of markets that you couldn't have communicated with prior to.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it was 3 or 4% of the market the English was covering, and I think now with the languages they have put in now so far, it's going to be, I think, up to 13 to 15% of the market. Right?
Yeah.
So that's huge. Dave Wood's goal was to pay out $1 billion in commissions over the next 3 years. Now they've paid out 1.7 million or something in the last 3 years. But the thing is, just by going from 3% of the market targeting 15% of the market, that's immediately making them it being possible to make 5 times what they've made.
Mm-hmm.
And then as well as that, they brought in specialists, which they didn't have in the beginning. They brought in a specialists at SEO. They brought in specialists at marketing and conversion. Their head of marketing and conversion, the guy called Mars, I mean, he has run loads of multi-million-dollar campaigns for huge companies and, made a fortune. And he basically says that the reason they got all the sales was because they were getting so much traffic from the blog. They were getting like 5 million visitors a month, unique visitors a month. Via the blog, but the actual blog was only converting at 1%, right? So he reckons that he's going to be able to get it to convert at 3 to 5%. So that means, if you imagine 3 to 5 times the conversion rate what they had in the last 3 years, that again, puts them on a target. If you add the different countries and stuff, that puts them on a target to do 2 billion in commissions over the next 3 years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's the 5-fold increase because of the extra languages, and on top of that, a 3 to 5 time conversion rate. So that's between 3 5s of 15, 5 5s of 12. That's between a 15 and 25 fold, 25 times.
Yep.
The sales rate.
Yep. And what you also have to remember is that before, Empower Network was just targeting, like people in the home business opportunity, right? The new stuff that they're bringing out, they're going to actually have stuff for estate agents. They're going to have stuff, different sales videos and different sales banners and stuff for different professions of people. So somebody will be able to come and buy a real estate blog off Empower Network, or a blog about motoring, or a blog about different subjects off Empower Network, and it will be sold, through that theme. It will be sold via that theme. Do you know what I mean? Which it just brings in a whole new market of people. All the people who didn't want to see a guy by the beach, talking about doing nothing on the beach and making millions. All those people, all those really serious business people, a lot of them aren't going to go for that, because they just see visions of them sitting in their office with their suit, and going to other people who are sitting with their suit, to do business with them professionally, right? So when some guy comes out, wearing his shorts on the beach talking about making millions of dollars, they're not going to send their prospects to it, right? But they will send their prospects to a professional video showing a company how they can create their own website or blog and rank and get customers and make money. They will send to stuff like that. And that's what the new blogging platform will be allowing people to do as well. Not just to target the make money market, but to also be able to target all different markets as well.
It's absolutely comprehensive. It does look amazing. So what's the entry-level package? You ran through the different ones. What's the cost of the entry-level package there? Was it the gold, silver one?
Well, it depends what people want to do. Okay, it depends what people want to do. I mean, I get people coming sometimes, and this is actually a really good time to talk about Alan. I get people sometimes coming to me and message me, and somebody messaged me on Facebook half an hour ago. Somebody yesterday messaged me, how much is this to join? Will I be able to make money? My relatives don't want me to use any of their money, or my husband or spouse or whatever.
Sure.
Stuff like that. You've all these sorts of questions you're getting, and I mean, I tried to answer back, basically as realistically as I could in my mind as a business, right? Yeah. But it's great that you asked that question, because now I can actually split it down into what's what. Yeah. For people like that, who might think, oh, $150 to run a business is too much, I couldn't afford that, right? Because there's going to be some people that are going to say that. They're going to say, maybe I can, 50 quid a week or whatever, or 50 quid a month, or 20 quid a month, or 30 quid a month. Yeah. But the thing is, the thing about it is, the blogging system, okay, so for the actual blog, and in the blog, obviously, it can be your business to the world, your business open for business to the world. That is $25 a month. Okay, so that's $25 a month. Now, you can use that as a blog, and you can just blog on that and sell stuff, or promote your products and services, or promote your lawyer firm, or promote your real estate business, or your car business, or whatever. And that's it. Forget about it. Just pay $25 a month. You get super fast hosting. You get great quality blog that ranks really well and stuff. Okay, and you can pay $25 a month, right? Which is £15 or something. It's not a lot. Yeah. I mean, if you go to Hostgator and you get an unlimited hosting account for a year, if you add all the taxes and stuff on it, you're talking $120 a year, $130 a year. So really, you're not really that much extra, but you actually get a blog for free included as well.
Yeah, but yeah, you get Vincent here. So you basically get, for somebody starting out on a business, you get a website in a box.
Absolutely.
So if you're a real estate guy or a health food products guy or whatever business you're in, instead of going off to get your domain, get your website, get your hosting, then get your you get somebody to design your website and you can load it up, and then you could be beholden to somebody to to make changes to it when you want. You basically $25, you pick your template and you just put in your own content, and you're up online.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If it doesn't work for you, you can stop your payment in a year or two's time. It's not bringing in revenue. You're not committed to having spent a lot of development time developing your website and all this.
No.
It's just $25 per month.
Yeah.
That's
So,
£15. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, there's loads of people. I mean, it's actually surprises me sometimes, right? Because I've seen it and I've done it, and I know so many people have done it and made so much money in it. And it amazes me sometimes that people don't want to, buy maybe the $1,000 products or $3,000 products and sell and make $3,000 commissions in a day or something. And fair enough, some people just don't want to make money selling an online business. They think it's spammy or scammy or whatever, nonsense comes into their head, right? But the bottom line is the trainings and stuff that they're giving you is trainings on how to do it, how to make, $3,000 in a day, how to make $1,000 commission, how to make a $500 commission. Some people want to make $10,000 a month. Well, it's a heck of a lot easier to make 3 sales a month for $3,000 than it is to make, to make $10,000 at $25. That's 4 is to make 100. So to make 1,000 is 40. To make 10,000 is 400 sales a month. Do you prefer to go out and make 400 sales a month, or do you prefer to go and maybe make 20 sales? And 3 of those people upgrade and buy the $3,000 product, and you've made, over 10 grand in a month. Personally, I prefer that, but people don't always see it that way. Some people just want to make an extra couple of $100 a month. So that's fine. If someone wants to come and make a couple of extra dollars a month, what you need to do is, I would recommend using the IPAS system because you'll use more money. If you make more money if you use the IPAS system, okay, you'll make more money from it. If you're working the business, you're going to be making more money using the IPAS system, and you're going to have all the different tools and all the trains and all the different stuff that comes with that. But even if you just went, the join to get the blog route, you could become an affiliate and get the blog for $19 a month to be an affiliate and $25 for the blog. So you could have your own business that can make you money, for $45, $44.95 a month. And then if you put in the price of an autoresponder, say another $20 a month, so you're up to $65 a month to have your own online business. Now that would be the base model. That would be the base model to have your own online business selling in Power Network. Okay, if you don't want to sell in Power Network and you just want to, sell your own product in your blog, then it's only $25 a month, right? And maybe another $20 you might want an autoresponder to be able to communicate with your prospects. So that's $45 a month if you do it that way. The other way, obviously, is if you go in and you buy more of the products. You could have the inner circle. You could have all the inner circle trainings. You could have the $25 basic membership and the stuff like that. The IPAS system, and you're talking probably to run it. You're talking probably by the time you do it, your autoresponders, all that stuff. You're talking probably $150 to $200 a month, right? Which is, £120, €150 a month to run a business. Now, tell me how many businesses you can run, for 120 or 150 euro a month or £120 a month. How many businesses you can run that are serious that can make you money for that amount of money? There's not much. Do you know what I mean? you'd pay more for that than broken glasses in a restaurant every week. You know?
Yeah.
So before you pay anything. So, it's a complete no-brainer. It's a complete no-brainer. But the thing about it is, people can utilize it in different ways. So you could be a type of person that doesn't want to sell in Power Network, doesn't want to, show people how it works and how people are making money. You maybe don't want to change your life. You maybe don't want to make 30 grand a month. You maybe only want to make an extra $200 a month, right? And if that's the case, you maybe only need to get the blogging system and sell your own stuff, or you maybe need to just get the blogging system and, and join as an affiliate and work for 5 or 6 months to get a few people to join to make that. Do you know what I mean? It's entirely up to yourself. But the thing about it is people spend, tens and hundreds and thousands of dollars on websites, getting people to develop them, people to make them websites for their business. And here you have a system here with ready-made stuff, already made, right? For $25. So, I've had countless people before I started in Power Network. I had countless people. I used to make a lot of money doing that. I had countless people used to come to me and say, I want to make a website. And they would say, I want to make a website. And really, a lot of people are selling website for $500 or $600. And I was saying, look, I'll do a website for you, and I'll train you on how to use it, how to set it up, how to do everything, for €300 or something, right? And here's Empower Network offering you to have your ready-made website and blog and get the trainings included for $25 a month, right? And if you want to be like way ahead of the rest, you can be an IPAS as well, and you can get all the bonus stuff that you're getting in there, that can way amplify your income even more, right? But again, that's up to yourself. For me personally, IPAS is a no-brainer. So if you haven't already, if you're not already in, if you haven't joined our team yet, anyone sent you here, you can click the red button below to join IPAS. Or you can, if you just want the blog, if you just want a blog for yourself, you can click, there's a link below to actually, just get the blog for the $25. So you can just click on that and order that and just have the blog. But have you guys any questions? Anything you want to go into? Anything specific you'd like to cover tonight?
Yes.
I'm fine listening in general terms, so why don't you take it away, Vincent?
Okay. So, Terence, if you go over, the icon on the top left is chat.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. Let me just share my screen again here, Vincent. And IPAS.
No, in the Hangout chat.
Oh right, okay, yes, I only see one here, just this here. There's absolutely nothing in mine.
I don't know. I have it under group chat. Okay, can I just ask you a few questions?
Yep, absolutely.
It's going back to you talked about the 21-day challenge.
21-day blogging challenge, yep, absolutely.
Now, I didn't join you last week. Somebody passed away, so I was at a funeral last week. Now, I've started doing the 21-day challenge. I have a few questions. Now, one is, how do I select a topic or a theme for the 21 blogs?
Okay, you're going to love this, actually.
And I've got a few kind of caveats. As you said before, you need to like doing it. It needs to be of interest to you, because otherwise you're going to hate it, and that's happened before. Secondly, it's not about me writing; it's about attracting the right people. What are those people? And then what really is the purpose of all the blogs? Is to get people interested, registered, buying, whatever. And is there also, do you need to say, this is what I like talking about, writing about, then I need to go, what's popular out there? Isn't there, before you go off blogging, there's a few steps before I
Yeah,
actually...
well, what? Firstly, it depends. It depends on what you're doing. Okay, it depends firstly on what you're doing. Um, what your business is. If you're online and you're running a specific kind of business, you want to target the people who are interested in your business. Okay, so if you're one of the people who maybe just came along, bought an Empower Network blog and said, right, I want to set up, I want to set up ABC cars for sale in, Drogheda, right? And you set up your website, abccars.com, Drogheda, okay? Then, if you're just selling basically cars and getting people to go and look at your cars or buy or sell them or whatever, then you want to target keywords in your niche.
Okay.
So people are looking for ABC, people obviously
No, but in this
cars are going to be looking for cars to buy or sell and Drogheda.
In this case, the business I'm in is I'm an Empire Network Gold member, so I want to attract people who will buy the Empire Network products.
Okay. So basically, the things that we learn in Empower Network, okay, the things we learn, I think personally, we learn in Empower Network would be internet marketing. Maybe want to write this stuff down. Okay, we'd learn internet marketing. We'd learn social media. We'd learn personal development. We learn sales techniques. We learn about team building like a team culture. Learn about network marketing type stuff as well. And then if you go from the blogging, obviously, video marketing, Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, branding, solo ads, list building. So I would say we've probably covered about maybe a third of the topics that we learn and as being part of Empower Network, right? So if you take each one of these words, right, from an SEO perspective, if you take each one of these words from if you take each one of these words, right, from like an SEO perspective, right? If you take internet marketing, for example, right? So internet marketing, if you're using it for SEO, firstly, the word internet marketing, one thing you could do is you could go local, okay? So you could start targeting a local area for internet marketing. So, you could target the keyword internet marketing Dublin, right? Internet marketing.
It's 21 hours.
How to do internet marketing. Ways to do internet marketing. Best places to learn internet marketing. You could cover, with SEO, you could cover all those different words that people are going to type into Google when they want to learn how to do marketing online, right? So basically, you can pick any of these kind of subjects like that, if you're just targeting Empower Network. You can target the Empower Network keyword. I mean, a lot of cases, we've had a lot of stuff getting ranks and hits from the Empower Network keyword. You know, like, I mean, somebody told me, one of my team told me 2 weeks ago that I was ranked number 1 or number 2 for, I think it was ENV3 or something, Empower Network. You know, ENV3, you know, the new blogging platform, right? Because as soon as I heard that we're bringing out a third one, I started blogging about it, right? And of course, because I was the first one blogging about it, you know, it was going to be in the first page of Google, right? So, you know, Empower Network, you know, Empower Network. You can target company names. Now, I would be careful with this, especially if you're doing YouTube stuff. I'd be very careful with the company names. But you can target company names, right? This is a very good way to get targeted people who are already in a business to your stuff, right? So, you know, you could put, you know, Agile versus Empower Network, right? Agile versus the IPAS system, you know. Why I prefer IPAS to Herbalife. You know,
Right.
Why I switched from Lioness to IPAS. Right? So, you know, you can target company keywords. So when somebody types in, what's Lioness? What's Agile? You know, what's Agile? What's the business opportunity in Agile? What's this? What's that? Your stuff comes up, right, in the search engine. And there are people who are already in a business who are spending money, paying for auto ships or paying to join, or, you know, they're targeted people who are already paying, right? Yeah. So, you know, by doing stuff like that for your SEO, you know, you're targeting really, really targeted people. You can also target specific names and specific industries. You know, you could do a post to talk about David Wood, you know, because people are going to type David Wood in the search engine. They're going to type, you know, Jim Rohn in the search engine. They're going to type in Robert Kiyosaki into the search engine. You know, would Robert Kiyosaki prefer? You know, would Robert Kiyosaki prefer Vita pills or IPAS? You know, you don't have to say that he wrote it. It can be your own article. You know what I mean? But there's nothing illegal about using the keyword Robert Kiyosaki in your post, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's so many different ways using SEO to get people to come to your blog. You know, those are just a few of the words, and each one of these words you can take so many variations of them, right? You know, if you're doing personal development, you know, you could say, Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Sylvester Stallone, Chris Hard, whatever. You know, you can basically use different keywords, and then you could talk about something they say, or you could take a video of theirs and put it on the site, and then you could, talk about them in the video and say what you learned from them. And when people type in their name, you're going to be ranked. You know, I mean, I had one guy came to me, he says, every time I type in Bob Proctor, your picture comes up. And I said, that's SEO for you, you know. But
okay, so I'm conscious of time, and I'm conscious of your time. So okay, that's SEO, and then moving on. Then, so what were you saying?
The other thing I just want to say quickly while we're on that subject. The other thing is, as well, very good for SEO is local targeting as well. So you can add local keywords in there, right? You know, because if you just type in the keyword blogging, you've got 600 million people maybe competing against you. But if you type in, blogging training in Dublin, there might be nobody talking about that, but there might be, 500 people in Dublin looking to learn how to blog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can also use local local keywords by putting in the name of a city, the name of a country, the name of a town.
So did Bob Proctor ever meet Robert Kiyosaki in Dublin?
Exactly. Yeah, so stuff like that, and people are also going to click it as curiosity. They're going to say, I didn't know that Bob Proctor was in Dublin at the same time as Robert Kiyosaki. And then you can say, well, no, he wasn't, but they were there 2 months apart, or whatever, But
listen, I'll move on, right? I got that. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
And when you've got your SEO words, you want to put it in about 3 times.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to put the keyword in the first line. It's called an H1 tag, right?
Yeah.
So
you went
I'll share my screen just.
You went through this a fortnight ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that a fortnight ago, but it's something that's probably good to learn now because of the new blog coming up and stuff. It's probably a good thing for people to,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It's the 21-day blogging challenge.
Yeah.
Should we put any kind of a hint or reference in each of the 21, a reference to the 21-day blogging challenge?
Yes, absolutely.
So does the SEO word pertaining to the actual market, if it's internet marketing or solo ads or list building or Robert Kiyosaki, right? Also then you make reference to this is part of my 21-day blogging challenge.
Yeah.
In
absolutely.
each of the 21.
Yeah. Well, I would do it. I would put, I would put it that it's part of your 21-day blogging challenge. I would do a couple of videos, maybe talking about the 21-day blogging challenge. I would, have it as a keyword somewhere in your article about the 21-day blogging challenge. Because the thing about it is the 21-day blogging challenge we're doing now, we're actually doing it before most of the other people have done it, right? Yes. So we're in at the very beginning doing it already, right? Most people haven't got their blogs to do the 21-day blogging challenge, but we're doing it on the old blog, right?
Yeah.
See? So the thing about it is when the new blog comes out, and this is what's really cool as well, which they've done, which is brilliant, the new blog is actually going to have what's called the 21 blogging day challenge built into it. So when someone joins Empower Network and gets the new Kaladu blog, basically there's going to be a 21-day blogging challenge in it. And what actually happens in the 21-day blogging challenge is they get asked a series of questions about their business, and all they need to do is fill in the answers. Yeah. And that's their blog posts, right? So that is basically their blog posts. So their 21 days blog posts are mapped out for them. So it's really, really easy to do, because the biggest thing that stops people from making money in this business is they come on board and they don't know where to start. They don't know how to do their first blog post, and they just use it as an excuse not to get started, right? Or they'll say, I can't find my sponsor, or whatever, and they'll not do anything. And then once they've paid 2 months for a blog and done nothing with it, they'll just quit.
This is like we're back in school and the teacher says you have to do an essay on or something.
Yeah.
You have to do it. We're back in school and the teacher says hike or something, and instead of that, you just fill in the gaps.
Yep, absolutely.
Word.
Absolutely.
You don't have creative or anything else. It literally drags you all the way through it.
Absolutely. That's why I'm saying, it's a complete no-brainer. Do you know what I mean? It's a complete no-brainer. So it means people who've never done it before can actually do it. They're being talked through it. They're being videoed through it. So there's no excuses anymore. It used to be an excuse. I don't know what to do. Dave Wood talks about doing the 10 core commitments, but how do a blog? How do a blog? What do a blog about? And that's what holds so many people back. So now they have the new 21-day blogging challenge. The video up tells you just follow what we're showing you to do and fill it out. right? So that means the first 21 days, if anybody even has an inkling of an interest in actually blogging, they can easily do the 21-day blogging challenge, like very simply, right? But this is the beauty about this business, and this is what I absolutely love about this business, right? I don't know if you've heard, but I remember when I joined, there was a telephone company about 20 or 30 years ago, and they were doing cheap telephone calls, right? And I joined it, and basically the guy, you know, the sales pitch for this guy was basically, look, you're using a mobile phone, you're using a house phone, right? We're going to let you make the same calls you make now, cheaper for a lot less. So it's something you're already doing, and we're going to let you do it for a fraction of the price. Would you like to do something you're already doing for a fraction of the price? You know, and at the end of it, he would say, it's a win-win situation, right? It's win-win, right?
Yeah.
So with this new blog, right, when people come in and join, they're being given a setup that's so blooming easy to do the 21-day blogging challenge. So what does that mean? That means you have new members coming on, and they've done 21 blog posts, right? Now those 21 blog posts are outranked on Google. Even if half of them rank on Google, 10 of them rank on Google, right? It's 10 blog posts that are ranking on Google. So when Joe Blog comes looking for, you know, internet marketing training in South Dublin, right?
Yeah.
He finds one of their blog posts, right? So he comes along, finds a blog post, clicks on the video, joins Empower Network. He does his 21-day challenge. He puts up another 21 blog posts, right? Okay. Now, at the end of it, he could be a worker, and he could say, right, I can see the potential. I can make $3,000 a day. I'm going to buy everything, you know, and he can make $5,000 when he joins. Or he could just come along, do the 21 days, and then get bored and say, well, they're not doing it for me anymore, so I'm just going to leave, right? So if he stays and he makes a load of money, you're going to get a load of pass-ups, and you're going to make an absolute fortune. And if he buys all the products, you're going to make an absolute fortune, right? If he does his 21-day blogging challenge and then he leaves, right, you're going to make money when he leaves from any of the blogs that people click on. It will pass up the sale to the next qualified member. So if he stops paying for his blog and you keep paying, you're still a member. Whenever, you know, Joe Blog from South Dublin comes, clicks on the link, joins, buys the blogging system, you'll get the money for the blogging system from him, right? Then you'll get his pass-ups, right? And so on and so forth. And then when they make more blogs, the same thing's going to happen. So you can, so even if you had the most terrible time in your life, and 50 people come and join the business and did the 21-day blogging challenge, says, oh, no, Vincent, this isn't for me. I don't want to be a blogger, right? After 21 days, right? You've got 21 times 50, right? You've got 1,010 blog posts out there on the internet making you money, right? Do you know what I mean? So even if they don't do anything, you make money, right? Even if they don't work, you can make money, right? It's like, right? So, I mean, you know, I think that's fantastic.
So nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste, you know. So if they, you know, say, I'm going to keep doing the blog and I'm going to share my stuff, and people come, you know, opt in, join the thing, get the emails, buy the blog, buy the system, buy the training, stuff like that, then you make money. Yeah. If they just come, join, get the blog, and then after 20 days they're lazy and they bugger off, you know, that's okay. You know, even if that one person comes, even if you only sign up 2 people, and then those 2 people bring in another 2 people, another couple of people, you can end up with 10 people blogging for you for free. Yeah. And anyone who joins their blog goes to you. And all you have to do is be a member, right? All you have to do is be an affiliate to get the money.
Yeah, so from the point of view of people worried about and then they leave. Can you hear me?
I just lost you there, actually.
Broke up for a second, but you came back.
Okay, so if somebody then joins Empire Network and works on building a team, and then helps downline and helps them with their blogs and with setting up and education, and then after 20 days, 40 days, they say, I'm fed up with this, and they leave. Yep. Normally in business, that training and coaching and assistance has been a waste because you've lost them. And you hope that maybe a 2 out of 4 stay, or 2 or 1 out of 10, or 3 out of 10, 5. But in this case, every piece of work they do
goes back up to you.
Advantage. So that's really great, I think, for me or for anyone else in Empire Network, or particularly in this team, to know that if whatever effort they put in, if people are writing blogs at all, it will stay to their advantage, basically forever.
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe even if those people leave, the training or coaching and helping of those people has not gone for nothing, which is different to the normal business, normal network marketing. When people leave, they're gone.
Absolutely.
That's nice to know.
You know, when people go and they go to an event, or they go to a seminar or something, and they give out their business card or whatever, maybe give out 10 business cards to people, and maybe 5 or 6 of those people, the business cards go in the washing machine in the pocket, or get set in a shelf somewhere. They go into some wallet that doesn't get used for another 10 years, gets put in the back of a cupboard somewhere, and they're all gone, right? But the thing about the Empire Network blog is not one blog, because you don't get one business card. Every day you do a blog, you're putting out a new business card, right? So if you've put out 1,000 blog posts on Google, even if 30% of them rank, right? You've now got 300 business cards on the internet, right? Which is going to be there for years, right? So, and then if you leave, the business cards are going to go to your upline, right?
Yes. But they're not 300 competing business cards. They're synergistic, because the more you have, the more you rank.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm conscious of another question here now. What about call to action on each of the 21 blogs?
What I would do at the minute is I would just maybe copy some of the buttons that I have on my blog. If you go to buttonmarketer.com or something, or find a button you like and just grab it, and stick it on, and make your own call to action for depending on what way you're putting your call to action. We're all different, we all sound different. I mean, there's some American marketers that talk in a certain way, and if I put that talk in my email, people wouldn't know it was me. They would say, who the heck is this? Right? Because they're just so, they're so different in what to say. So obviously you want it to be, if someone gets an email from you, you want them to have a sort of half idea it's probably from you, and not from Florence in the Philippines. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, from that point of view, put a call to action yourself. Just make sure you're telling them 2 or 3 times what you want them to do. When you do the post, this is important. When you do the post, before you do the post, what is the purpose of the post, right? Some purposes that you'll have is add me as a friend on Facebook, right? Add me on a new social network. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to my list. Click to watch the video about how this business can make you, up to $3,000 in a day. Watch this, do that. Before you start, make sure you know what you want them to do. Do you want to get a new Twitter follower? Do you want to get a new person in your Facebook group? Do you want to get someone to opt into your list? Do you want to get someone to go to your webinar? What is the reason for the blog post? Do you just want to get them to your capture page? What is the reason for the blog post? And then at the end of the blog post, the call to action, and throughout the blog post, maybe once or twice as well, you can put in a wee call to action there as well. You can maybe put a link for your business once or twice in it and say, you know, when I was doing such and such in my business, I made such and such, boom, link, you know, and you can maybe have 2 or 3 calls to action throughout the post where they can click and do what you want them to do. Okay. The other thing which you're going to love and which is really cool is the new blog is going to give us calls to action for all different things. For the different types of blogs, there's going to be pop-up big call to action things that can actually go in your posts, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be ready done ones, you know, ready done ones for like estate agents, ready done ones for, you know, that'll be like big call to action at the bottom of your book, right? So they've thought of all that stuff, you know. There's also going to be loads of really hot plugins as well, that you're going to be able to add, and loads of really good themes too. So, what else?
You've answered all my questions.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if anyone has any questions at all, you know, just pop them in below. Just pop the questions in below. And if you just happen to not, you know, if you happen to hop onto the actual YouTube video instead of coming to the website, you can go to the website. It's worldinternetschool.com/hangout. And you'll see at the bottom of that, you'll be able to see the comments box. And just, you know, any questions you have, you know, feel free to post them in the comments, because it's good for everybody, because, you know, everyone can then see the questions and see the answers. And normally if one person's asking a question, there's probably going to be 50 people asking that same question. So it's really easy for us to just, you know, answer the question at the same time for everybody, instead of, you know, and I would suggest, you know, as you go on through this business, you also do that. You know, if 30 people ask you how to point your domain, you know, in your team, it's time you made a video. Do you know what I mean? And just sent them a link. Here's an email, how to point your domain day 2, you know. And you've just eliminated 30 questions, you know what I mean? 30 people messaging you for half an hour. You've just eliminated that from your life, you know. So I mean, that's it really. You know, if you haven't already, you can click the button below to get started. That's all I can really think of for this evening. I explained about the 21-day blogging challenge, and as new things come up, we'll be talking about them here as well, and hopefully we'll do some different trainings in the next couple of weeks. I had a bit of a hectic week this week. Things were a wee bit crazy, so I didn't come up with as much different things that I wanted to come up with this week, but next week I will. So that's it really. That's it really for this week. And like I said, just pop your comments, your questions in below. Anyone who sent you here, you know, feel free to contact any of us, Vincent, Alan, myself. You know, if you've any questions about the business, and we can help you out there. So the great thing about this is that we have here is that we actually have, you know, we've access to trainings with people who are actually making money and making things happen, who show us how to do it. And all we have to do is really follow the steps, you know, follow the steps and do what it takes to get results. The system that we're using now is very, very new as well, so it's not like you're trying to sell something that's been out there for 3 or 4 years. This is going to be a completely new blogging platform, completely new capture pages. The IPAS system is brand new capture pages, brand new sales pages. So nobody's seen this before, so people are going to opt in and people are going to want to join. So, you know, just get out there, join us, start promoting it, and start being able to, you know, make money from your home. You can see our income disclaimer. Everyone won't make money who does this. It depends on what you put in, what you get out. You can see the income disclaimer at worldinternetschool.com/income. That's it for me for this week, and we will see you again, myself, Vincent, Alan Gilday, and there'll probably be a few more of us on as well. So we'll see you again next week. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Satiris and Vincent, and God bless.